alcohol and promiscuous behavior will not lead to good. This is the main moral of the film, which tells about an unhappy girl who became the victim of 3 men, one of whom she doted on for the time being. A vacation in a country villa with a lover turns into a nightmare for Jin after she was abused by one of his friends. Threatening to tell everyone what happened, she turns into an object of hunting and tries to escape in the hot desert. Here is such an uncomplicated storyline brings the viewer to a tense spectacle in which a fragile girl is confronted by 3 men. However, one of them is a puddle and a mattress, swollen with fat. The second is stupid and too self-confident in his stunning appearance. And the third is a simple double of Aaron Eckhart with a deep dimple in his chin. What is worth praising? Revenge, for the juiciness of the frame, like a yellow-brown lifeless desert should merge into a monotonous panel, but at the expense of bright inserts, the director manages to enliven the picture. The views through the colored glass, Jun's bright pink earrings, the red lollipop in her hands, the blue water in the pool, Jun's bright yellow dress, all this is spread out in a palette, as if a child picks up a coloring book and begins to paint with colored markers. The plot of the film is standard and does not differ from I Spit on Your Graves and other films about abuse and upcoming revenge. Here the whole thing turns out to be nuanced, because the action takes place in the desert and in a villa, limited to a few square kilometers. But there are a lot of questions about truthfulness. And the first of them, how much blood can a person let out of himself and still stay on his feet? According to what was shown here, everyone who was given a brown liquid has at least 10 to 15 liters of blood, because they spray it all around. Lots of blood, too much, and when, for example, hunters follow the blood trail of their prey, it seems that the victim carried buckets full of blood and it, like water, splashed out on the sand. Okay, drops or a thin trickle, so no, here everything is as if each trace was at least half a glass of spilled liquid. The hunters' weapons also raise question. I don't know what they hunt in the desert, maybe an elephant, but instead of the usual rifles, each of them has a huge shotgun, and even with a sight. I've never seen a drowned person, let alone the morning after they drowned, but to be honest, I can't believe that the face of a dead person can swell so much in the night, literally in a few hours, and the body can be carried by a current that doesn't exist, to where it floats. Maybe the director went through survival school and knows what he's showing, or he was a great Boy Scout, but it's strange to see a man who has lost a lot of blood, and the next day, not just walking, but running like a horse, covering a distance of many kilometers and on foot keeping up with the SUV. Plus, it's strange to see how a piece of hot aluminum can cauterize a wound so that its edges are tightened and even surgical tools are not needed. Miracles, that's all. These are the wonders of the film, which turns out to be an overly exaggerated version of a rape movie. However, you should watch. I don't impose my opinion on anyone. Enjoy your viewing. Thank you for your attention. Subscribe to the channel, and put your finger up.